If it's one thing that scammers are gonna do is they gonna scam, and not just scam, they are gonna find new ways to scam. Have y'all heard of this thing called cash trapping? I've never heard of this thing before. I actually just heard about this like 15 minutes ago. Apparently, there is a new way to scam folks at the ATMs called cash trapping. And it seemed like it's catching a lot of attention, so I figured we'd check it out.
An international fugitive wanted for financial crimes across the world finally met his match here in North Texas. Authorities caught up with a Romanian man last week near Houston. They say he was targeting customers at bank cash machines in both Louisville and Plano. Maria Guerrero shows us how cash trapping works.
I mean, it looks just like a part of the ATM. And I just thought it was going to be a door that was going to pop up and give me the money.
Jonathan Hoag's $700 withdrawal wasn't stuck in a faulty ATM machine.
I was just totally perplexed. I didn't know what to think was happening.
Ray McCormick's $100 wasn't caught in a broken cash machine either.
The cash didn't come out.
They were the unsuspecting victims of cash trapping.
I just got stolen from. It was just a horrible feeling, just a lot of money.
And I was doing forgery investigations for 32 years, and this is a new one for us.
Here's how it works. We're pulling up to this ATM. Everything looks normal. The victim will come and get cash. The machine, there you go, the sound that it's working. But in cash trapping, nothing happens right here. Okay, so instead of getting your money like this, as normal, cash trapping, nothing happens. See, crooks put in a device that catches your cash.
Devices that they're using fits perfectly over the dispenser mechanism of the ATM machine. It has a special tool that is handmade by the perpetrator to remove the device.
Plano's theft happened in July at this Bank of America at Parker and Preston in Plano.
But this individual was waiting for the person to leave, and then as soon as they left, he would come take the device off, take the cash out.
Fortunately, Hoag snapped a picture and filed a police report, leading to a multi-agency investigation and the arrest of the alleged culprit and two others last week in the Houston area where he was living. Ionut Iova, a Romanian national, is also wanted by Hungarian authorities and police in Canada, with one alleged cash trapping fraudster himself finally trapped. Authorities urge continued vigilance. Maria Guerrero, NBC5.
Yo, that is crazy. They come up with way too many creative ways to steal and scam people instead of just using that brilliance for good. They use it for all the wrong reasons. Like they said, this is new even for them. This is absolutely insane. Like, you know what? Thank God I don't really go to ATMs like that anymore. I used to, go to ATMs all the time for just random things like cash or whatever the case. I don't really use ATMs. Everything's pretty much digital. I rarely ever carry cash on me anymore. Everything's digital. Even all these places around the DFW I started going to, even more and more are now just starting to be cashless and only accept digital. But that is crazy. To drive up or walk up to an ATM, put in your card, and just you would assume there's a system malfunction, not knowing that there's a device on there that is stealing your money. That is absolutely insane. Like, they are finding way too many creative, sophisticated ways to steal from people. It's crazy out here. Like, this reminds me of a news source I saw where, you know how you go to the pump. There's two main ways to pay. You can tap your card or you can insert it in the little terminal. One of the news sources was pretty much showing how scammers were doing pretty much a similar thing like this, to where the device that goes over the terminal was actually like fake. It fits right in, perfect fit, but it's actually fake. And when you insert your card, it's reading your card information and is sending it to them so that they can make duplicate fake cards and scam you and go to the ATM, go somewhere, use your card online or whatever, and just steal your money. So ever since I saw that, that made me very, very leery of even using those terminals. Sometimes I'll even go to the pump and I'll try to see if I can pull the terminal off. Because in the news story, that's exactly what they did. They went right up to the pump to the terminal and they just pulled it right off. So every now and then I see those. I'll either see if I can pull it off, or honestly, sometimes I'll just go to another pump or gas station where you can just tap to pay. Because ever since that news story came out, I just been very leery of things like that. But who's to say they can't find another way to scam us that way? You just never know. But this is absolutely insane. Can you imagine putting your card? You need to make a big purchase, whatever, $400, $500, whatever the case, and then like nothing happening, and you just assume that okay, it just didn't work. I'll contact the bank, get my money back, or whatever, not knowing that someone literally just taking your money. I hope that this did not turn into a big thing and then they get that dude off the streets because this is absolutely insane. But how do y'all feel about this? Drop a like and a comment below. Let's have a conversation like we always do. And make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.